defending the armbar from inside the close guard. So we covered this, if you're here for the Dungannon close guard stuff, we covered this. It's called the 45 inside. Well, I would make the cross grip, break it across, hand comes underneath, then you can put the foot on the hip, and now from there I will create an angle. I want to be looking into Sean's left ear and getting my right leg high into the armpit. Other leg comes over, and then we're just straight positions.
Obviously there's things we can be doing, you know, before the armbar goes on. You know, close guard basics, even if I am using my primary arm to keep Sean here and I've got my grip on the belt, elbows on the inside. So if he breaks this grip and then starts to get my arm across,
even from there, the armbar, bro.
So controlling the space between your hip and your armpit, there is no armbar. Even if I give him the arm here, as long as I don't let him get his leg into that space. Just turn this way, bro. I don't let. So everybody thinks it's getting the armbar. Everybody thinks that the primary leg, the dangerous leg, is the one that's over my head. Okay, it is because it's connected to my head, but it's actually this leg. This is the one because it's deep into my armpit. If that wasn't there, right, and my arm's in that space, is it now, bro? It's not there. An armbar all day. So knowing basics from inside the close guard, over here, my elbow is occupying that space. So even if he breaks that grip, turns perpendicular, as long as his arm, see the way his arm is not occupying that space, and even if he swings his leg over, there's no armbar. I'll pass the guard. But this is Bradley Hill's system. He's looking at defending a fully locked armbar. So from here, Sean breaks the grip. Anytime he gets my arm past the center line, you know, you should be thinking about I'm going to get armbarred. That's why if you're up against, say, a beginner and they stupidly try to Americana you from inside the close guard, my arm is past the center line, I'm going to get armbarred. So he gets my arm past the center line, hands in the collar, so he's posture control. The minute he cuts that angle, I know it's armbar. So the best grip, the strongest grip is your rear naked grip. So from there, even though he's controlling my wrist, I just find my bicep and this hand's waiting. Now again, we can stop the leg from going over the head, but if he swings it over, I'm waiting and I just bring the back of my hand to the back of his knee, the one that's over my head. Now I've got my rear naked choke grip, my Mata Leon. From here, now I want to get Sean uncomfortable. Notice the way now his back is on the mat, so I'm going to start putting him onto his shoulders. I'm going to plant my foot on the mat and I bring my shin and knee underneath, okay, his butt. So now he's on his shoulders. Now, you know, you get up against people that's quite strong, good at arm bars. You can still get caught here. So I'm going to notice the way my thumb is up, my elbow's right under his hips, so I'm still in danger. I'm going to just turn my hand. So the palm of my hand is facing up. That just rotates my elbow slightly. Now it's not a big rip out, unless you're Karen McGee. Okay, we want to just do small, maybe 2 or 3 goes. This. Once I get it out, or maybe I don't get it out, but I get it below his hips. From there now, I'm going to make a grip on the pants. I start to walk his top knee towards the mat. I'll fill that space with my shin, and we're into our basic leg drag pass. So again, from there, I'll be making grips. I'll be spiking him with my head, knowing that Sean's going to try and push me away. Then I'll make that grip on the back of the collar. And then a bit of sloth jiu-jitsu, I'll just bring my head inside and start spiking him from this position. Again, we can just pass, or I can shrug this off and start to get onto the back. Let's look at that again. So, anytime he gets my arm past that center line and he's got control of the collar, you should be aware that the armbar's coming. First thing I'm thinking about is my hand. I need to place it on something. So I just find my bicep and this hand away. The second he swings it over, the back of my hand, or sorry, the palm of my hand just goes at the back of his knee. Right. Once I'm there, now, you know, he's still strong in that position. I want to make him slightly uncomfortable with a slight stack. So again, I start to put the weight on the shoulders, plant my foot on the mat, make a seat for him with my shin, and then I'm just going to turn my hand. That just gives me a little bit of breathing space. That rotates my elbow slightly, so it's not directly under his hips. And then I'll sequentially start to get my arm out. Against strong people, you're maybe not going to get it released, but I'll get it below his hips. Once I get it below his hips, I can now start dragging this down, bringing my shin in. And again, from there, that hand will come over and find the collar. I'll start to now stick my head into his throat. He's going to start pushing me away with the frame. And again, just to collapse that, we just come through it. I'll come underneath it, get that nape of the neck grip, and then as I start to pass, if he's not trying to face me and he's on the side, I'm just going to start working towards his back. And we end up in the back position, or side control, whatever presents itself. So, see a lot of people, when they go to defend the armbar, they're starting to go, swing your leg over, they start to go hand to hand from here. Again, that's very, very risky. That's an easy grip that's broke. I'd much rather find my bicep here. Hard to get the hand in when the leg's already over, and I wouldn't definitely leave it on the outside, because now, even though this one's slightly safe, this one he can start pulling it out and start attacking it. So we want to time, when we make that Mata Leon grip, we're timing. We know he's going to swing the leg over. Yes, you could stop the leg from coming over too, but as he swings it over, my hand just finds the back of the knee. So he gets it across. He's posture control. I'm finding my bicep. This is just waiting and in there. Okay, but he's comfortable. He's flat on his back. So we just plant the foot, make a seat with your shin, turn your palm up. That just turns your elbow slightly, and then it's just a slight pull. Even if you don't get it all the way out, from there, I've made my grip. I'm going to walk back and bring my shin between the legs into your basic leg drag pass. Pinch his knees together, and you start sticking your head into his throat, pressure passing, give him pushing away, framing. We can collapse that, nape of the neck grip. Maybe I just want to do a side control. I can come around and move into double under positions, knee on belly, just there as well. Okay, so let's play with that.